Hello, I'd like to talk to you today about the Handbook of Creative Data Analysis, which I'm delighted to say was published in September 2024, hardback and ebook only for now, but there will be a paperback to come. I've wanted to do this book for a long time. There's been nothing in this space and I know it's going to help a lot of people, but today I would like to share 5 interesting overall learning points. There are 29 chapters in the book, and along with my fellow editors, we learned a lot from the contributors as we were editing the book. The first thing we learned is that any data can be analysed creatively. The first section in the book is quantitative data creatively analysed. So it doesn't matter if it's quantitative or qualitative, it doesn't matter whether it's been collected in conventional ways or generated in creative ways. Whatever kind of data you have, if you want to, you can analyse it creatively. Then the second learning point was that analysis is not a discrete phase of research which falls in between acquiring data and reporting results. Analytic work begins with design and continues all the way through dissemination and even beyond. Then the third learning point is that doing analysis in different ways helps us to find new insights, new learning and new understandings that we probably wouldn't find if we simply used very standard conventional ways of analysing data all of the time. The fourth interesting learning point is that analysing data often requires creativity, whether or not that is explicit. And researchers use tacit creative practices as well as acknowledged creative practices to support their analytic work. This is highlighted in several chapters, and it was quite reassuring to read because when I'm doing analysis, if I get stuck, I might start writing a poem or making a diagram. But other people use a whole range of practices, including visual arts. Some people like to doodle or draw or make collages, etc. Other different kinds of making, such as making models or working with textiles. Music is something a lot of researchers use to accompany thought and promote thought. And researchers also use embodied practices, such as walking, running or swimming, to help them with their analytic thought. And the fifth interesting learning point is that analytic processes do not need to be fixed or rigid. They do need to be systematic, but the handbook demonstrates in many ways that analytic work can be experimental, playful, and fun.